Warning. If the topic of psychological manipulation and emotional enslavement of women offends you, I want you to stop watching this video. And if you want to continue, you must agree never to use this knowledge to hurt women. Deal? Great. Let's start. Okay, first, let me ask you this. Are you in a relationship with a woman you love, but you made the mistake of putting her needs and happiness first? And is your relationship now suffering as a result? Do you want to know how to be a dominant man so that you can restore the balance in your relationship? If so, then you're on the right track. You've just learned the hard way that the more subservient you are to your woman, the less happy she becomes. Here's some bad news. Unfortunately, you can't just flip the switch on dominance. You can't just try to dominate her out of the blue. Why? Because she's going to react very, very badly to that. So what should you do instead? The answers are all in this video on how to be a dominant man. Be sure to take notes. Let's go. Okay, so let me start by saying this. Women are hardwired by Mother Nature to be subservient to men. For some people, that's an inconvenient truth. But it is the truth. And if you want your relationship to succeed, you'll need to build it on the truth and not on a bunch of convenient lies. Makes sense, right? Now, here's the thing. Your woman may not know consciously that she wants to submit to you. She might even say she'll never submit to you or any other man. But deep inside, it's her greatest need. Deep inside, she desperately needs to be led by a strong, dominant, purpose-driven man. It's simply how Mother Nature designed women to be. It's hard-coded into the female psychology. And guess what? In this video, you'll learn how to manipulate her psychology and make her see you as the dominant man that you are. Before we go into that, however, there's something I want you to do for me. Could you help me out by clicking like? That will really mean a lot to me. Go on and click like now because I'll wait here. Clicked like? Great. Let's continue. Okay, so here's what you need to know. To get what you want, you must know the differences between a dominant man and a subservient one. So here are 3 of the biggest differences. Difference number 1. Dominant men lead, subservient men follow. Subservient men put their women's needs and happiness before their own. Fucking pussy. Okay, don't get me wrong. It might make her smile and giggle and smother you with kisses for a while. But in the long run, she'll start to wonder, yes, I feel like a queen, but he sure feels like a slave to me. Would any woman feel happy being tied to a slave? Hell no. So keep this in mind. It's your job to lead the relationship. No exceptions, even if it hurts or offends her sometimes. In the long run, it'll make her the happiest woman in the world. Believe me. Difference number 2. Dominant men would rather be wrong than indecisive. Here's one of the things a woman hates the most. It's when she and her man need to make a decision together, but she says, I'll leave it up to you, babe. To women, it's like someone raking their fingernails over a chalkboard. It doesn't matter if it's a big decision, like where to live or how many kids to have, or a small decision, like where to have dinner. It's better to be wrong than to be indecisive. So make a decision. Any decision will do. If you turn out to be wrong, adjust and make things right. Easy peasy. But here's what to remember. Never surrender your authority to your woman. Difference number 3. Dominant men are aggressors in the bedroom. That means no asking for permission. No being gentle either. You take charge. Give her as much as she can handle. Manhandle her. Kiss her hard. Make rough love to her. Make her the star of her own erotic fantasy. Think of it this way. She'll be comparing you to all the other guys she's been with in her life. If you're not the manliest, most dominant one of all, then you're screwed. But here's the thing though. You can't just flip the switch and be dominant overnight. If you try displaying the 3 dominant man traits overnight, she'll notice it. And her radar will pick it up. She'll know you're up to something. And when she knows you're up to something, she'll resist you. And so all that dominant behavior will just backfire on you. Best case, she'll leave you. Worst case, she'll leave you and call the police on you. So don't ruin it by doing everything all at once. You'll need a different approach, and I'll share with you what this approach is next. But before we get into that, I want you to do this for me. If you have enjoyed this video this far, then subscribe to my channel because that will guarantee that you'll get these videos from me in the future. Go on and click on the subscribe button because I'll wait here. Done subscribing? Great, let's continue. The approach I strongly suggest you take is this. Use mind control. Or more specifically, use the mind control technique called fractionation. What's fractionation? Fractionation is a technique that puts your woman on an emotional roller coaster. It's like an emotional thrill ride she can't control but can't help feel addicted to. It's the same thrill ride she gets from reading her erotic novels and watching her TV dramas. Here's the best thing about emotional roller coasters. They fly under her radar. She won't think you're up to something, and as a result, she won't resist you. She'll just feel the emotional thrill, enjoy it, and let it snap her out of her bad behavior. Try fractionation out, and you'll notice the results very soon. 1. She'll stop dominating you. 2. She'll stop disrespecting you. 3. She'll see you as the strongest, most dominant guy she's ever met. The idea is this: to be loved, respected, and feared all at the same time. Fractionation will do that for you. Here's the thing though. I can't explain fractionation in detail in this video. It's already pretty long as it is. And that's why I'd recommend Derek Rake's legendary online masterclass on mind control. After you sign up for Derek's masterclass, you'll know what fractionation is, how it works, and how to use it on women. A link will now come up in the video. Click it and the registration page for Derek Rake's online masterclass comes up. There, enter your best email address because that's where your masterclass ticket will be sent. Do it. Click on the link now.